When you think about yourself in terms of your trade, is it based on what you do? For example, do you see yourself as an electrician, a shop owner, a baker? Well, the law sees you a bit differently. It looks at what you sell, where you sell, and how you sell. But retail legislation can be complex and the laws are constantly evolving, so how can you make sure you're trading in an honest way? What? When you're selling goods, services, or digital content, do you know what your customers' rights are? Do you know when contracts are formed, how services should be delivered or how goods should be sold, what remedies you should offer if your goods or services don't conform to contracts, how long you are responsible for what you sell, or how long consumers have to make a claim? If you need to refresh your memory, why not take a look at consumer rights? Where? Different rules apply based on where you sell your goods, services, or digital content. Do you know what the 3 types of selling locations are, how many types of contracts there are, if you have to give consumers cancellation information, how long the cancellation period is, or if there are exceptions to the right to cancel? Don't worry if you can't answer these questions. You can find all the information you'll need in the Consumer Contracts Distance and Consumer Contracts Off-Premises courses. How? When selling your goods, services, or digital content, how do you treat your customers? Do you know what trading practices are unfair, what practices might cause traders to be in breach of legislation, how goods and services should be described, when product or service information is misleading, or if the Consumer Protection from Unfair Trading Regulations, CPRs, apply to commercial practices before, during, or after a contract is made. If you want answers to these questions, Trading Fairly can provide you with more information. Key topics. Did you know there's legislation which relates to other key trading topics? Do you know which goods are age restricted? If there are consequences for selling age-restricted goods to underage consumers, if age-restricted items can be bought by underage people if they're intended as gifts, what proxy sales are, what documents are valid proofs of age, or how to refuse sales if you're unsure of a customer's age. If not, why don't you look at the Underage Sales course to brush up on your knowledge of key trading topics? In order to trade in an honest way, it's always best to ensure your knowledge is up to date. These courses are available to help you understand customers' rights and the rules you have to follow. All our courses are written by trading standards experts. Remember, trade simple.